Hi there, buddy. You doing alright? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft, officially on episode 4. I'll be honest, I don't have many plans for today. I start uni literally tomorrow, so today is going to be a bit of a frantic episode. Me trying to put this together before all the assignments start rolling in. I've already started collecting some more dark oak wood. I am committing a little deforestation, but don't you worry, I will be replanting the trees because I actually need a lot of dark oak for this build. My plan for today is we're going to be ironing out a couple of the finer details when it comes to the bridge build from last episode. Which, speaking of which, if you haven't caught up on the series, definitely go check it out. Which includes paths, lighting, and another bridge. Yes, we went from one bridge build to another bridge build, but don't you worry, next week is going to be a little less frantic. We got to do this really fast, so no time for standing around. I got to talk as I do things because this one's going to be a bit faster. Am I kind of panicked? Slightly, but you know what? That's not the fun of it. I need to start by getting some mud because I want to use that for the paths. As much as I love path blocks, I don't think it matches the style we are building around this area. Something a bit darker would be quite nice, like packed mud and mud bricks, which I did happen to collect some earlier yesterday for my museum build last night. So I'm gonna steal that. There it is. Yoink. You didn't see that. Where's that? There's a zombie somewhere. There's a zombie in the tree! How is there a zombie in the tree? Wait a second. Where'd the zombie go? I gotta stay in range so the zombie doesn't despawn. Where's the zombie in the tree? No! The zombie jumped out of the tree! You guys saw that though. There was a zombie in a tree. A couple more chests. And lovely. Pop all this dark oak away so we have a bit more organization, and now we've got a lot of mud to deal with. I genuinely love mud as a block. I think it's so nice. I think it is such a nice block. Mixing it in is so beautiful. We could maybe even mix it in with the path blocks. I did not consider this as an option, and I maybe should have. I actually quite like that. I'm going to place some mud all along here, as well as maybe terrain this down a little bit more so it gives us a bit more room to work with and just give this place a little bit more life. Let's do it. A path. We have some sort of pathway getting up to the bee sanctuary down to the bridge, so it feels a bit more connected. I also added this wall here because it felt a bit harsh having the stone exposed, but I do want to add a little bit more something here, including some greenery, maybe even some bamboo, as it currently feels a little too plain. And then I am going to grab some pots actually, because I feel like some pots with some flowers inside them will add a lot more to this whole area, as well as maybe some leaves. So I'm going to head back to the base and grab a couple more materials to finalize this little area. I do have some pots here already, which I think look absolutely gorgeous. And I want to use some of these cool looking pots, which I think you can break with a pickaxe. Yeah, to get the shards back. I think I also have a bunch more shards in here, if I remember. Yes. So we're going to use some of these shards to decorate the exterior. I think we're going to have a couple sniffers, so we might leave one of those. Let's use, you know what? Let's do the fishing with a sniffer. Let's have 2 on each side and we'll leave the back blank. How does that look? Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I love it. I trialed a couple of the designs and I ended up with 2 different versions of pots, after of which I made my way back to the build. I think these could look really cute, even if we put them at different levels as well. Okay, and then we put a pot on top and let's add a cherry sapling. That's so cute. I love it. I think we're gonna put a couple lilacs around just to add a bit more color as well. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple leaves to the top so that they can hang over the edge. A couple of flowering leaves as well. Azalea leaves are my absolute favorite block to work with. They are so pretty. I feel like we could add a couple more details to this little area just to make it feel a bit more magical. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, I love it. I love it. The next detail we need to add is some lamp posts. So as you walk up the path, you're not just left in the dark, even though I sleep literally every single night, but just in case, so you don't get left in the dark. But I feel like these lampposts is an opportunity to do something a little more fun, including mushroom lights. My inspiration for this is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those mushroom night lights. They're absolutely adorable, and I feel like it'll fit the vibe and the theme of my fairy fantasy storybook wonderland. I feel like I'm just saying synonyms for fairy tales. Anyway, you get what I mean. How do I make this work? I feel like little umbrellas and not mushrooms. I feel like we can have little mushrooms along, but maybe not for the light source, because I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to fit in the light as well as the mushroom blocks. Maybe I need to make these a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go enchant a axe with silk touch, collect a couple more mushrooms, collect a couple more materials, and then we're gonna attempt this one more time because I'm not giving up on these mushrooms. And I'm back. So I've done a lot of mining. I got a new axe. Look at my fancy new axe. I love it. It's so nice. It's so sick. Look at it. Look at it shine. Look at it shimmer. Oh, that's a plant. Look at it shine and shimmer. Look how beautiful it is. I love it. Anyway, with my fancy new axe, I was able to get a bunch of red mushroom and also some brown mushroom blocks that I want to start building some mushrooms. Again, no idea how this is going to turn out. No idea whether I'll like it, but we're going to try because that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying things. And I'm already running out of mushroom stem. And it's already a pretty cool looking shape. So if I give it a little center and we can start kind of building down around it with a lot of trial and error, we actually built a mushroom. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I love the shape and we just got a few final details to add to it. But that final detail I want to add is spore blossoms because they add something that's very, like, there's not too many things you can add. Particles! I might grab some chains, lanterns, and we're gonna make this place look absolutely beautiful. And boom! Oh, that's so pretty! And that will light up this beautiful pathway. As you walk down the path, it is beautifully lit. Oh, it's gorgeous! Just add a couple more things around this place, including some bamboo. But the next step is we are going to be building both mushrooms and giant flowers down this footpath. So as you walk through this beautiful area, you feel as though you are this tiny little fairy walking through. So let's get started getting these flowers and mushrooms all built. Let's go! has turned out so well. These beautiful mushrooms and flowers have turned out so well. They really accompany the path quite nicely. We've got a beautiful little sitting area with our little details down here, but we also have some larger portions to make you feel like you're really in a fairy tale. Before we end off today though, I asked you guys to send in suggestions in the comments from the last video of what we should name this fella right here. And the most liked comment was from Juniper Darklight, suggesting we name the frog Jello. So hello Jello! And with that marks the end of the 4th episode of Hardcore Minecraft. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you guys next week. And as always, hope you have an amazing day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is. Have a great time, guys. Bye-bye!